Ted Bundy, the infamous serial killer. Ted Bundy is one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. Born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont, Bundy's charm and intelligence masked his dark, violent tendencies. Over the course of the 1970s, he kidnapped, raped, and murdered numerous young women across several states. This essay explores Bundy's life, his crimes, and the impact of his actions on society and criminal justice. Early life and background. Theodore Robert Bundy, originally named Theodore Robert Cowell, had a tumultuous early life. Raised by his grandparents, he was led to believe that his mother was his sister. This revelation, along with other familial issues, may have contributed to his psychological instability. Bundy was described as intelligent and charismatic, traits that he later used to lure his victims. Criminal activities. Bundy's criminal activities began in the early 1970s. He would often approach his victims in public places, feigning injury or impersonating an authority figure to gain their trust. Once he had them in his control, he would assault and murder them. Bundy's modus operandi included bludgeoning his victims and then strangling them. He was also known to revisit the crime scenes to engage in necrophilia too. Bundy's crimes spanned several states, including Washington, Oregon, Utah, Colorado, and Florida. His ability to evade capture for so long was partly due to his meticulous planning and the lack of coordinated law enforcement efforts across state lines at the time. Capture and trials. Ted Bundy was first arrested in 1975 in Utah for aggravated kidnapping and attempted criminal assault. However, he managed to escape from custody twice in 1977, during which he continued his killing spree. His final arrest came in 1978 in Florida, where he was eventually tried and convicted for the murders of two sorority sisters at Florida State University and a 12-year-old girl too. Bundy's trials were highly publicized, and he often acted as his own attorney, showcasing his intelligence and manipulative skills. Despite his attempts to sway the jury, he was sentenced to death in 1979. Bundy spent nearly a decade on death row, during which he confessed to 30 homicides, although the actual number of his victims is believed to be higher. Conclusion. Ted Bundy's life and crimes continue